Alright, let's get to side questing. Hi. Hey there, we're with Arcade Solutions. You, the manager, looking for some help? You folks sure turned up quick. My name's Fazl. I oversee the bazaar here in the Culture District. Not to be rude, but you don't mind if I cut to the chase and explain what I need? By all means, take it away. Thank you. As I run the post, we've been having problems with a young girl who routinely steals from the stalls here. I've been able to look the other way until now, but unfortunately it's starting to get out of hand. Some say I should just turn her into the police or the guild, but I'd rather not do anything that drastic. I mean, I've seen her. She's a kid. Okay, I was hoping you folks could wrangle her up for me so I can sit down and talk to her, try and work something out. That's all you want us to do? If that's the case, you really could just talk to the guild. I'm sure a bracer would be happy to help you. I can see why you'd think that, but I'm just interested in helping her. I don't want her to get in trouble. I don't think it would get her in trouble. The guild's not that harsh. Yo, Rasher, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Bracers, being who they are, would likely feel compelled to come down on her if they knew how much she's stolen. Holy crap, how much did you let her steal, my dude? That's why I thought you and your team might be the best option. You don't need to deal in absolutes the way everyone else does. For a guy running a business org, you sure are being lenient with the big-time shoplifter. What gives? Why do you want to give this girl a pass? It's hard to admit these days, but it's a fair question. You see, when I was her age, I was also destitute and made ends meet by stealing whatever I could. I was lucky enough to eventually find a job that let me earn an honest living. I shudder to think what would have happened or become of me if I hadn't. I see a lot of myself in that girl and want to give her a second chance. Sure, I get you. Still awful generous of you. Okay, I think we have a good grasp of the situation. I can understand why you felt it was best to come to us. Does that mean we're going to take this job? You bet we are. Only question is whether to start right now or save it for later. Law and how are you ever supposed to have more chaos? I feel like every quest just gives law. I feel like there's next to none that give chaos. We're good to go. Let's hammer out a plan of attack. Once we've found her, we'll get in touch with you. Sound good? Very much so. Thank you for agreeing to help. Going back to work now, but if you folks need anything, let me know. I'll drop everything to help. Yep, you're pretty far ahead. Now, with that settled, first thing we need to do is gather some more information about our little thief. We should speak to... Okay, so here's the thing. He says he's seen her. So why doesn't he just tell us this? Why do we have to play investigator? He could just tell us what she looks like. Whatever. Definitely might not be the worst idea to check in at the guild and do a little asking around about her either. Sound of things, wouldn't surprise me if they have at least some idea of what's going on. That's true. If she's been stealing lots, they might have know some stuff. In that case, might as well hit up the temple while we're at it. I don't know what their about is like, but you'd think they take in orphans. They probably go out on patrols looking for them too. That does make sense. This thief's an orphan. They might know about her. Good thinking. That's 3 stops on our tour then. The bazaar, the guild branch, and the temple. That's a good amount of people to talk to, but no need to rush. Just take your time and do it right. Ready to roll? Okay, let's see what we can find out.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
It's harder.
That is a lot of people to talk to. Alright, let's get this done. This is not one of the most interesting quests to me, so I'm kind of just want to get it done.
Can we talk?
Some of these side quests are very interesting, and this one not as much to me. Serial shoplifter around the bazaar. Yes, I've heard about her. Okay. In fact, I've sent people into the bazaar to try and look for her. Young girls committing crimes because she has nowhere else to go. It's our duty to take her in and give her refuge. Hey, I mean, that's kind of nice of you. That's kind of you. How'd the search go? See, that's what I was saying. Agnes, we're on the same page here. One person did manage to see her, but only once. She vanished into the ether sense. Pains me to think we aren't able to help her. If only we could find her, at least talk to her about her circumstances, alas. Wow, she must be pretty determined if she's trying not that hard not to get caught. Thanks for talking to us. We really appreciate it. Okay, shall we find someone else to ask about her? I don't get why we have to do this. The other guy, like the guy who gave us this quest, straight up said, "Oh yeah, I've seen her." So why do we have to ask around and play detective? Can't he just tell us what she looks like? You know? Anyway. Hi. Oh, I can't just... Okay. Oh, are you guys from Arcade Solutions? The one the 4 SPGs are supposed to be for? Yeah, we're kind of ripping you off. Please try to understand. I've been hearing a lot of talk about you since you came into town. You have, huh? Guess word travels pretty fast in these parts. It does, although the main branch told me about you all as well, so I'm a little familiar with you already. Including what you guys are up to over in Langport. Apparently you're even more capable than expected. Well, would you look at that? Sounds like the guild's giving us some props. About time if you ask me. Yeah, but it also means now we got a reputation to maintain with these people, especially in light of what's going on. Not that we mind taking a load off the guild. Ain't the first time, but don't expect us to take everything. We still reserve the right to decide. I understand. We appreciate you being so upfront about it. Don't worry, we'll be careful in what we choose to pass on to you. We simply appreciate your ability to handle some of our load and delegate responsibilities among yourselves as needed. As you can imagine, we have more on our plate simply providing security for the festival and sorting out any tourist problems. Sounds like the guild could be investigating something on their end too. Well, the more reason to help them out then. Not only will they owe us a favor or two, we might be able to get some intel out of them. I don't know why, this just made me think about it. I got equipment at the end of the last chapter. I don't know if I ever equipped it. Okay, we got the fairy earring. Prevents fear, that's whatever. Shining goggles, accuracy plus 60 prevents blind. Maybe we did. I probably just forgot. Okay, never mind. I guess we're good.
Can we talk?
Yes, that's right. We're aware of a thief in the area. One of our bracers said they managed to catch a glimpse of her previously. But they haven't seen hide or hair of her while patrolling the city since. So the guild's on the look for her. That's good to know. Sounds like it could be pretty tough to find her. Do you mind if we ask if the guild has a plan for what to do with her if you find her again? Initially, we're planning to take her into custody, of course. But Fazil and some of the merchants asked us not to be too harsh with her. So for the time being, we've been hands-off about it. It's pretty much what Fazil told us to. They'd rather settle it privately. Which is fair. If the merchants want to try and resolve it themselves, we can't butt in. I hope that answers your question. Good luck in your search. Thanks. We've got our way of figuring these things out. We'll make it work. Time to find someone else to talk to. Let's go. This is not a very fun quest. I am not very invested.
Can we talk?
Looking for that infamous little thief, huh? Definitely heard people talk about her. Can't say she's come to pay me a visit, though. Knowing Fazil, he probably doesn't want to press charges on her, right? Between you and me and the post, I think that's going too easy on her. Honestly, I think so too. The way I figure, if there's no consequences for what she's done, then she'll grow up to be completely immoral. Not that I want to talk. I'm not the best role model either. Still appreciate what you have to share. Thanks, buddy. He told us nothing besides, well, I think he's being too nice. That didn't help at all. Actually, before I do that, let's shop here. Oh wait, we've already been here. Never mind. Okay, we've already shopped here.
Can we talk?
Okay.
The merchants were never this nice to Aladdin. Not wrong. You're asking about that shoplifter? Yes, I've heard of her. She's never been to my stall, but, however, so I don't know much about her. Bracers actually asked me something similar earlier. I wonder what happened to her after all that. So did Bracer talk to you? What'd they ask? It was a while back, but I believe they were investigating how much damage she had caused. Personally, I have a really hard time seeing such a young girl struggling so badly. Pray that someone, be it Bracer or whoever, finds her and gets her the help she needs. I absolutely agree, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
Everything.
Need some spices, perhaps? Hello.
Okay, and I bought your cinnamon. Yes, I did. Right? Oh wait, I didn't eat the cinnamon cookie? I bought the cinnamon
for
cookie and I
shopping.
didn't eat the cinnamon cookie. What am I doing with my life?
Love me a sugar rush.
There we go. Okay, now. I just got photobombed by a camel. Anyway.
Can we talk?
I know the girl you must be talking about. She's sneaks into my shop all the time. Would you say how often would you say she tries to steal stuff from you? Those textures on the camel though? Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention it. How much too? That'd be good to know. I think I'd say she comes here about every other day. She never takes a lot. She's just a child. She can only carry so much. So you know for a fact that you're dealing with a loner? She's not in any kind of gang or anything like that? No, I've never seen her working with anyone else. She's always by herself. I'll be honest, I do feel for her. You hate to see someone so young live like that. Hopefully either the police or the temple could take her in soon and give her help she needs. So we're trying to make happen, ma'am. Thanks for talking to us. You've been a big help.
Need some spices,
Was
perhaps?
it? I don't feel like we've learned
Find this just
anything.
anywhere. Hey there. What'll it be?
And yeah, we
See
bought
ya.
all this. Okay. I had to make
Let me
sure.
ask you something.
Yeah, I know the girl you're looking for, alright. She's in here constantly. Last I saw her 2 days ago, I think. Now that's really recent. She looked desperate. You can tell she's going through a real rough patch. Her clothes are filthy. I can't not help a kid who's clearly just trying to survive, you know? So the trick is I make some food for her and she goes to steal it. Awfully generous for someone who's been targeted by her. You don't think she should be apprehended or something? Don't get me wrong, it'd be better for everyone if she stopped stealing from my shop. The last thing I need is word getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark and more organized thieves getting ideas. But I don't have the heart to stand there and watch a little girl starve right in front of me, so I try to do what I can. I take good care of her when you find her, okay? I trust the bazaar manager will come up with something. Of course, we're all on the same team. Thank you for helping us. Or talking to us, rather. And that's finally all the places we wanted to visit. Let's go back to the bazaar and go over everything we've heard. Alright, I think we've dug up about as much as we're going to find. Based on what we know, you can probably assume this is girls, no friends or family, none living anyway. Seems to live on her own and looks after herself, and no one else. She's pretty damn good at swiping stuff. Takes skill to avoid getting noticed by people from both the guild and temple outside of that handful of times. Which means it's not going to be easy to find her. Don't worry. You've got me, remember? I'm sure if we work together we can nab her. Aladdin was actively stealing from them, so is she. How's it going, Julie? One would hope. She might be better than average. We're still dealing with a kid here. It shouldn't be impossible. Alright, now that we know the score, we should try setting up a stakeout. She doesn't know we're looking for her, so with any luck, she might come out of hiding if we wait long enough. You really think, dude? How the hell do we know she's even gonna show up today, let alone win? We don't, but 2 of the shopkeepers we talked to did mention that they last saw her 2 days ago. Now time has passed, she might need to come out and forage again. I think it's worth a try. That's my opinion too. As for where we'll set up shop, let's talk to the stall owners who saw her before. Any luck, we could all work together. Let's save just in case I do something wrong.
This market's got everything.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Me again, need something else? Yeah, it's about the shoplifter we mentioned before. There's something we want to discuss with you and the owner across the street. Could you come with me? No problem. They explain their plan to try and catch the shoplifter. Basically, knowing what we do now, we want to set up a stakeout within the bazaar and see if she turns up. Would you mind if we hid inside your shops to keep an eye out? Go right ahead. You'll be doing us a favor if you manage to capture her, if anything. Yeah, what she said. Plus, the manager hired you guys. Of course we trust you and would be happy to work with you. Thank goodness. We're glad you understand. Thank you both so much. That's all. We'll split up and get to work. Addis and Frida, you take 1 stall. You, punk, are sticking with me. We'll set up shop in the other stall. Hope you don't regret bringing me along, Chief. Now you have to deliver and show me how good you are. We've got this. Yeah, we'll catch her. We'll catch her. No sweat. Yep, 100%. Well, that was easy. That girl over there, could she be the one? She does look really cautious of her surroundings, like a thief would when scoping a place out. She's so small, it's sad she has to steal so much in order to survive. Hey, she's coming this way. That works out nicely for us. Once we see her steal something, we'll close it and nab her. Well, that's all the shopping I need done for the day. Different note, the film festival sure has brought an awful lot of people into town. This place already gets hot. Now it's going to feel stuffy everywhere you go because of all the crowds. What a bother. Maybe so, but I certainly can't complain about having more customers. I'm happy they're here. Pickpocket slipped an apple into her bag when she thought nobody was looking. Well, dang kid, you really are as smooth with your hands as I've been led to believe. There's no need to be scared. We're what you might call problem solvers. We're not here to turn you over to the cops or anything like that. We just want to talk for a bit, that's all. Like it or not, we need you to come with us. Quick feint, the girl managed to sneak straight past. Oh, we suck. How does it feel letting a little kid give you the slip? Is everything okay? Saw a girl run towards the end. Don't worry, old man. We'll clean your mess up. Let's move, girls. The street's pretty crowded. How'll we ever figure out where she went? That must be the idea. Blend into all these people and get out unnoticed. Well, if it's gonna work on a couple of pros like us. Hell if it's gonna work on a couple of pros like us, though. Got you, you little punk. What the? Holy crap. How the hell is she that slippery? She really just jump on the tarp and start running on it? Oh boy, I can already tell she's going to drag this thing out. Let me go after her next. I can handle heights just fine. I'll get her for you guys. She might be light on her feet, but she's not as light as the proud Kruga warrior. Quit running. Stop right there. I promise you want to hear what we have to say. Really. You threw an apple at us. Hey, don't go wasting food like that either. I'm so embarrassed. She managed to shake me off too. You should have forgotten the apple and stayed ours though. What were you thinking? She stole it. I thought it would be terrible for the food to go to waste like that. It's really admirable of you, Fairy. I think it's important to keep stuff like that in mind too. She made a mad break for the entertainment district, which might actually be a blessing in disguise. There's that area is a lot more wide open, so she won't have nearly as many places she can slip into easily. This will be our chance to finally surround her and take her in. Everybody ready? For sure. All she needs is a monkey pal. True. There she is over there. That's a lot of cars. I don't see her anywhere, but she had to have run into this parking lot. We're in luck if so. It's a dead end. She'll have nowhere else to go. Let's split up and search for her while keeping the exit sealed off. She won't get away this time. I'll guard the entryway then. No way in Gehenna she'll get past me. I think I'll go with them. The two guards are better than one. Sounds good. In that case, Agnes, you and I will search the perimeter. Keep a close eye out for her. She could pop out and try to book it at any time. Right, we'll catch her for sure. Oh, well, just mark where she is. That's easy. There she is. It's a thief. I'll circle around from the right. You flank her the other way, alright? Okay. There you are. We finally found you. Do we really have to keep running? You must be exhausted at this point. Can we at least sit down and talk? There's someone who's really concerned about you. You shouldn't be stealing like this. Yeah, right. Why should I believe you? We give it a rest already. We're trying to do right by you. You're not getting away from us. Just grow up and turn yourself in already. Running only makes it worse. How can I let this happen? Much effort, Van Company apprehended the shoplifter and got in touch with Fazel. Group decided to rent a room so they can have a place to talk to the young girl. Alright, now that we finally get to meet, why don't you tell us your name? Can you do that? It's not getting away now, kid. You have nothing else to lose. You might as well talk. My name is Sinem? Sinem. I guess that's it. And I know it's bad to steal from the bazaar, but I'm not sorry about it. If I have to steal so I don't die, then I'll steal as much as I have to, period. That's fair in its way. It sounds like you really don't have much of a choice. More like running only makes us all tired. They love S names in this arc, apparently. It's reasonable enough. In that case, let me ask you another question. Where's your family? How have you been living up to this point? My mom and I used to live in the country, but eventually we ran out of money, so we had to move to find work. Since my mom got sick and died, I've been alone. Used to do random jobs while going from place to place. I'm so sorry, but you could have gone to the temple. They would have helped you. In fact, it might not be too late. Maybe they'll still take you in. Exactly, that's what I also thought. You guys must be joking. I'm more than just a thief, you know. I've done all kinds of bad stuff in order to survive, like delivering sketchy packages for people. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be taken in. Oh, now you act all noble and mature. Some logic you've got there, kid. Whatever, are we done talking now? Just turn me over to the cops and get it over with. You're wasting my time. No, I'm not going to turn you in. I brought these people in on this precisely to avoid that outcome. Huh? I'm not sure what to do. I was originally going to talk to the temple and ask them to look after her. What do you think? What should I do about her? Good question. Let me think. Try as she might resist. Leaving her with the temple is still probably the safest bet. If not that, she at least needs someone who can rein her in and set her straight. Leave her with the temple, have him take her in. Kid has skills, time for her to join the team. I don't think... We've already got a 13-year-old, really. I don't think we need a 10-year-old. I would say have him take her in. I don't think the temple thing's gonna work. She can be the new fee. What do you guys think? I think having him take her in because he seems so invested would make the most sense. Because I just don't think the temple thing's gonna work out. They seem to make that pretty clear. But, yeah. You had him take her in? Yeah, I think that's the right call. Yeah, you take her in. I definitely agree with the personality like hers. She'd have a real tough time fitting over at the temple. Would you be open to taking her in yourself? Actually, I thought about that as well. We have an empty apartment that we normally rent out for caravans that's going unoccupied, so she'd still have a place to stay. You know what? I'll do it. This must be Arusha's hand at work. I'd be happy to be your guardian for a while and see where we go from there. Even have you come work with us in the bazaar. Say what? Who would want a thief working here? Especially with everything I've taken. I get it. You just want to feel good about yourself for being so kind to some poor little girl who's down on her luck. Is that it? That's what you think about me. I'll stay on my own and steal to survive. Thank you very much. I was once in your shoes, believe it or not. There was this nosy merchant who wouldn't keep to himself. Took me in, gave me a place to stay, taught me how to work, and eventually I ended up in charge of the whole bazaar. Always wanted to give something back for getting a second chance. And yes, I see that opportunity in you. You may think my offer is insincere. Honestly, that's fair, but I think it's still the right thing to do for your situation, one way or the other. It's okay. I'm sure once you talk to the stall owners and explain your situation, they'll let you stay. You're going to have to be a little brave, but it's a chance to make a fresh start. I think it'll be worth it. What she said, if you don't want to get too familiar with the cops, now's the time to start getting your act together. Sounds like you don't exactly enjoy living the way that you do anyway. So what's the harm in taking him up on the offer? When you guys put it like that, I guess I can't refuse. Alright, I'll work in your freaking bazaar since you insist. I mean, if you really want me, that is. Of course I do. We're happy to have you aboard. I'm wondering if that was the... I'm guessing that was the law option? I don't know. That solves that. Finally, that girl sure made us earn our keep. Don't I know it? Thanks for going to all that trouble. I really appreciate it. I mean, you got a new daughter now, I guess, so. Now it's my turn to do the heavy lifting and support her. We've got a long road ahead of us, starting with getting the whole bazaar on board, but one way or another, we'll make it work. I bet you will. Good luck. Thanks. I'll never forget what you all have done for the both of us.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposited.
Yep. Or I guess it was the gray option. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, that's where we're staying. Okay, so that's the side quest done. It's more gray with a dash of justice. I'm just never gonna get any dark points. It's never gonna happen.
Oh, come and see.
Where's the entertainment district? Oh, it's right over here.
Central Eastern culture is
Whoops.
Okay, so I can't do that quest yet, apparently.
Well, where's you next?
I like how the game puts that quest on the map, but you can't do it yet. That's frustrating. It's more grays because you didn't turn her over to the other people, but would be reversed with the other option, I believe. Oh. This looks like the entertainment district is still pretty new. I think they opened a decade ago. Certainly is bustling. For real, last time I was here, there weren't this many people. It isn't just, ain't just Calvarian tourists either. Lots of folks coming in from the Central East by the looks of it. This festival's shaping up to be even bigger than Mesodom's, especially with that parade they're putting on. I'm excited. Look, I got nothing against a good festival or parade, but if you ask me, the real excitement's in that casino. We're not going gambling, punk. Not like we've got that much time to kill anyway. Let's make our way to the hotel. After that, we can walk around and do some shopping. Nobody knows how to have fun around here. So I'm guessing even though I've seen that, I still can't do this, right? Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have new Fee and we have new Randy. Alright, so we haven't gone to this shop.
Not this way.
And I still will not be able to go to that shop. Understood. The game really is not letting me go off the beaten path right now. Can I go in here? Okay, but here I can go in. Okay. The game is very weird about where I can and can't go right now. Oh my god, we can't afford anything.
Thanks, pal.
Hey guys, how's it going? Randy, if he wasn't taught about barriers.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
What else do we got here? Trail Times issue 4, nice. Camel figurine, gift for Yumi. Okay, I'll buy that. Pearl Ring prevents seal, we'll buy one. I just buy one of everything. You never know what could come in handy. Not to mention none of this stuff is very expensive. I can't believe I'm just going to the stores. That's it. Don't spread false rumors.
I'm so in love
What
with
can I
this
do for
brand.
you?
Oh, now we can get new stuff. Although we are kind of getting a little low on the whole money front. How's the day breaking going? It's going well. I think we're making some decent progress tonight. But yeah, our money's getting low, so now is the time we finally go ahead and sell this. And now we have money again. Yay! Okay, so we buy one of these. One of those. One of these. That's a pretty big upgrade. What else do we got here? Force magazine. I don't want to... Do I want to... It raises my art damage by 30, but I'm not really using arts with them that much. Oh, though it raises my crit... Do I lower my evasion by 4% for 6% higher crit rate? Probably, right? You probably do that. That's probably worth it. Yeah, I think that's worth it. What else do we got? So she's already got that. Our damage goes up. I guess if I did... I hate lowering my evasion. I really, really hate lowering my evasion. Is it worth the 6 extra speed? The speed, though, is probably worth it. Speed's very important. She'll get more turn. Yeah, speed's probably worth it. Alright. What else do we got? This is just an upgrade on everything, so... that's easy enough. Alright. Speed goes down by 4. You get 4 more movements. Okay, so for 2 of them, this is easy. Because it's just straight upgrades. For Van and Agnes, they lose 4 speed. Okay, Van loses 4 speed. Agnes loses 6. I think I care more about the speed. Because the movement for Agnes almost matters 0. She's always at range anyway. For Van, the movement does matter more. But I don't think it matters more in speed. Dart resistance is kinda nice. I think I'm gonna hold off on these 2. I like the speed that we have. I don't think it's worth getting rid of the speed. I don't know. I could see it going either way there. That's... So until we go to the hotel, we can't just go anywhere else, so...
There's the plaza. It's right in front of the station.
They sure dumped a shit ton of Mira into this joint.
Yes, I did.
This place houses a fancy hotel and Vegas Films. It's easy to forget we're right in the middle of a desert.
Alright.
Alright, what's the request? I deal in legally gray business, but now I'm being blackmailed into paying hush money if I want to continue working. If you're up for giving advice, come to the stall near the casino in the entertainment district. Alright, now that we're up to speed on our 4 SPGs, let's set up the entertainment district again and see what's new. Gotta scope out the hop spots so we can see, so we can have some fun tonight. See what you're doing, man. I'm not doing jack except working. Now stay focused. Get a load of that guy. He's so hot. Wow, you're not kidding. Think we should maybe talk to him. Come on, let's chat him up. Hey, wait, I'm not ready to... Hey, you're real easy on the eyes, you know. Who talks like this? You some kind of rising movie star by any chance? What kind of movies do you act in, huh? Can I get your autograph? You're not too far off. I act, but not on the silver screen. You got good taste in men, though. I'll give you that. You just complimented me. I think I'm about to die. You busy right now by any chance, hot stuff? We should go get some drinks. I know a good place around here. You'll love it. Actually, sorry to burst your bubble, but he's with us. We're all on the clock right now, a matter of fact. Oh, you're not half bad yourself, tough guy, even if you're not really my type. What do you think, hon? Aren't you into old daddies? Holy crap. Isn't she like 20? He's like 4 years older than her. What's going on? He's pretty alright. Wait, stop distracting me. So what if he's prime daddy material? What is going on? I'm not a daddy. I'm only 24, damn it. Forget it. If you two are looking to hook up, go hit up some other guys. We got work to do. You heard Papa Bear. Tell you what, though. If we bump into each other later, I'm game to chill with you ladies. Sound good? Aw, but I want to go out now. So sorry about her ambushing you guys like that. You need to chill out, girl. This is exactly why I told you not to drink in the middle of the day, because you get like this. Give it a rest. I haven't had that much, really. I'm sure you haven't. And your breath smells like a bed of roses. Come on, let's leave them alone already. Hey, I think one of you dropped something. I can't believe I did. Thanks, sweetheart. I owe you one. What is that thing anyway? I've been seeing it around town since we got here. Thirst is real. The thirst is very real. It looks like it's for smoking something. This is what they call an orbital hookah. Is that one of those things they sell in the bazaar, right? Yep, I guess these orbital models are in around here nowadays. They're great. All the fun of hookah pipe, and it's extra portable. Girls want to try a puff or two? I'll let you. We'll pass. We're underage. What? Are you crazy? Your dumbass just tried to get these kids to smoke? Think for a sec. Really sorry about her, I swear. Come on, let's get it and go already. You've caused enough trouble. That woman definitely seemed to know how to have a good time, I guess. Booze will do that to you. Man, wish I could get shit-faced during the day, lucky girl. It's the festival season. We're bound to run into tourists living it up. That being said, there's something else that smells about this, and it's not that woman's breath. Yeah, I'm sure that won't be anything. And thank you for the posture check, and the hydrate, and the stretch. I appreciate all of them. This game doesn't like voice acting, so it's a lot. I know the games can reuse models, but you used the same model in like the last 2 quests. Yes, they did.
Don't be shy. Take a look.
Hi.
That'll be for today.
Well, more gourmet points for me.
Thanks a bunch.
Look around all you like.
Blazing Hot Frank.
Peace out.
Alright, let's eat them for our gourmet points.
Whew, I am
Okay.
stuffed.
Mixed
Love me
popcorn.
a sugar rush. Love me a sugar
The
rush.
gelato. Orange and mint ice cream. That does not sound
Love
good.
me a sugar rush.
That does not sound like 2 flavors that should be put together. Is that just me? That does not sound good. Reuse assets and save time? Yeah, exactly. That's the motto. So where's the other request we got? Oh, that's the other area one let's go, right? So I don't think we can do that yet. I want to make sure, because I like doing the quests.
Not this way.
Yep, I can't go that way. I like doing the quests as soon as I get them, but the game does not want to let me right now. So we have no choice but to go to the hotel, and then we can do the side quests. So, yeah. That's how they pump them out so fast. It's how I'll never catch up on the series. Like, ever. I'm gonna finish this game, and then in January another one's gonna be out. It's like, oh, well, I'm not getting caught up at all, am I? The hotel, just looking at it, is breathtaking. Tell me about it. Last time I was here, I only got to check out the observation deck. This place screams celebrities and millionaires. So basically somewhere I wouldn't be. One might stay in here once just to see what it's like. Not on our budget. A night here can easily cost more than the office rent if we ain't careful. Is it seriously that much? It's definitely a place for those who have more money than they know what to do with. Something I don't have. Welcome to the, the hotel. I can't pronounce that. Holy crap, is this guy built like a tank? I take it you're Arkwright and his companions? We've been expecting you. Let's see. Our guest is waiting for you. Please follow me. Okay, lead the way. That was an unusual greeting. Thanks. Glad you're already filled in. Yeah, just ignore it and move on. Others taken to a guest room and point to the hotel's upper echelons. words.
Hey everyone! Thanks for taking the time to come all the way out here. You must be exhausted after such a long drive.
I feel like she's the one voice actor they paid, because she's like the only one that's always been voiced. It's good to go on a road trip once in a while. Trip must have been pretty tiring here too. I mean, she took the freaking first class orbital plane. Probably didn't have to wait in line either. She's fine. Take an airship for... She told us that she took an airship. Were you not paying attention, Fairy?
I only got here just a bit ago.
Here, that actually had nothing better to do for the day and got the most VA lines. Yep.
And I don't believe we've met yet, have we?
No, we haven't. It's nice to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudel. I work as Van's part-time assistant. But she's actually works with us more than she actually goes to school. It's kind of funny that way. It's an honor to meet you. I loved Along the
Really?
Sea Breeze.
I'm flattered. That was my very first film, you know.
Seriously, she gets all the voice lines. She's the main character. I remember that one, kind of plain, but the camera work was stellar. Real emotive stuff. In a way, the fact that you were never overpowered any scene you were in made you stand out even more. I liked it.
Oh my, I never would have guessed you'd seen it too, Van.
Neither would I. Do you watch a lot of romantic movies? Sure, I'll watch just about any kind of movie. There are romance movies. I wonder if you need to be older to watch them. Not really. You're just full of surprises, huh? First I hear you've got a sweet tooth and now this. Guess you're not as tough as you look. Shut up. A guy can be tough and like whatever he wants.
Hey, Nina. I'm coming in. Heard some chatter in there. I'm guessing they're all here?
I still don't understand what in the world you...
Oh, hi.
Hi, Judith. Perfect timing.
Hi, Phantom Thief. Well, this is a surprise. Could this be the Judith Lannister in the flesh?
You all are...
We're with Arkwright Solutions. Yeah. He's the head honcho. You must be the other client Nina mentioned. Pleasure doing business with you. You look like the other party member. We do need a fifth party member. It's the famous girl we don't know. Yep, never met her before. Is the voice acting gonna run out here now? Well, I mean, not for Agnes and the others. Their voice acting ran out long ago. That was a real amazing brunch, thank you. First class joint like this, you definitely get what you paid for. I'm pretty new to all this, but it sure was tasty. Whatever it was. Rich and great, such a rich and great sweet aftertaste. The camel's milk in this is better than I could have imagined. And the flavor from that fresh cocoa, it's a damn tragedy you can only get the stuff locally. We really are in a desert oasis. Hell, better than that. An actual Shangri-La. Say, give it a rest already, will you? Don't mind him, you'll get used to it soon enough. Well, it's gone, guys. You're right. I jinxed it. I'm glad you like the cake so much. Judith and I are both big fans of it, too. Actually, speaking of which, what's wrong, Judith? You've been so quiet. You haven't eaten very much at all, either. You're not coming down with something, are you? No, that's me. No, I'm fine. Couldn't be better, in fact. Oh, hi. Never mind me. Now that brunch is over, let's get to the topic at hand. Nina more or less filled me in on what's going on. I know of your work, or what you do as a Spriggan, to be more precise. Word's gone around about you. But should we really be paying out of our pockets to ask you people to handle such an assignment? I mean, you have more money you know what to do with. Are we really going to have this conversation again? Look, I'm not saying I doubt your intuition, but we have to consider our positions as celebrities. And that Dingo Brad, was it? He seems trustworthy enough as a reporter, I'll grant that. But if things go south, the scandal would be awful. Sure, but... that's a big-time star for you. Keeping up appearances is priority number one. I mean, I get it. It can't exactly be the easiest thing, calling in a favor to people who live and work in society's underbelly. But if I had to guess, there's probably a reason you'd rather not get the Bracer Guild involved either, yeah? Guess I hit the nail on its head. Sure looks like it. To be clear, there's nothing shady or scandalous going on with us specifically. Just the entertainment world is a small one. we can't rule out the chance that this harassment is from someone in the industry. But if we turn to the police or the guild, it's bound to go public, so... I understand. If it's a serious crime, you would rather sell things privately, is that it? That's exactly. Thank Adios, someone here understands. I think I got the idea. I think we all got the idea. Well, what isn't adding up is why we are such a big problem health-wise. The way you keep going on, if anybody's suspicious is here, it's you. Now we're getting somewhere. Aaron knows how to cut through things in his own way. Well, nobody said anything about you bringing any girls along. What's the problem with that? You wouldn't know, but last time I saw you, you were putting them in serious danger by... Wait, I'm confused. Do you know these people? No, we don't. Could she be talking about the film screening? Not really. I just happened to see them at a showing, that's all. Alright, fine. It certainly seems like you guys know how to handle yourselves in a rough situation. But how good are you at taking down culprits and uncovering things quietly, I mean, if we had to say... You know, before we got here, we took a bit of a stroll around town. There's something that struck me as odd. Odd? Like what? Let me ask you guys something. Now that we've walked around a little, did you notice that something's changed? Something that, or anything that stuck out? Judith. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know any better. I'd say you're off your rocker, but in this case, now that you mention it, Therbad feels a lot more rambunctious than when I was here last time. Had to put in words what felt off, it would be the number of tourists, the desert environment, the amount of commotion. Isn't 1 and 3 like the same thing? I feel like 1 and 3 is the same thing. Not quite. I feel like it's one of the two. But which one would it be? Because I think it does make sense that there's a lot of tourists, right? Because there's the film festival. One is saying the number of people. Yeah. I was saying the number of people that are talking about things going on. Yeah. This is tough. It's not going to be the desert environment. Okay, so here's the thing. It's not going to be the desert environment. Like I said, we ruled that out. And the number of tourists makes sense, right? Because of the festival itself. So I think by process of elimination, that means it's the amount of commotion. It has to be. You're talking about all the commotion around here, aren't you? There's a big film festival starting soon. It's true, but people seem to be getting a little carried away, even beyond that. What do you mean exactly? Think about it like this. They're still getting everything ready, right? It's not even time for the main event. But what was the first thing we saw when we got here this morning? That this place is as busy as Langport at happy hour. Not to mention the guys who tried to start something with those sisters. Definitely feels like there's something in the air. Like, people are more prone to getting into fights. I think so too, even if I don't understand why. It's possible it's related to this assignment somehow, though. Huh? That's interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg, though. Something about this town stinks real bad. And not to toot our own horn, but we're just as good at sniffing around as bracers, if not better. Well, you heard him, Judith. He sounds confident. What do you say? Fine, alright. I can't really keep griping when these people have clearly done their homework. I'm still not getting my hopes up too high, mind you. But I'll join Nina in making this a formal request from the two of us. Show me you people are more than just talk and deliver us results. And I want the girls to stay safe out there, you hear me? I'm not just talking about avoiding fights. The entertainment district here isn't exactly safe, or a good influence in general. You two guys, I don't care about. Go nuts if you want. Damn. Wow, I can really feel the love. That's what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. What's so bad about the entertainment district? Let's not worry about that, Fairy. Anyway, we'll be careful, I promise.
Oh, I see you're all having a party in here.
Oh, good. This guy's here.
Hey there, Judith. And glad to see you're doing great, Nina, baby.
Huh? Is that... What are you doing? You can't just barge in on
I heard
people.
you girls were in town. I could not come over and say hello now, could I? We're all friends here. There's no need to be all formal.
And it's gone. And who might you ladies be? You both look a little young, but with a bit of polish, I'm sure you would shine bright. Tell you what, why don't you take part in my carnal cavalcade? Get taste for the limelight. Pardon me? That's, what's a cavalcade? Well, this guy's a piece of work. You look like someone who'd take to the silver screen. We've already got plenty of guys in the parade as it is, but you can never have enough feminine charm. What can I do to convince you to get out there and cross-dress as a lady, huh? Now you've done it. Have you know, I can pass as a woman just fine. That said, I think I know who you are now. There's no doubt. We're looking at director Salvatore Gotti himself. Well, you mean the guy who made Golden Blood? He's involved in the film festival at every level, as I understand. Darn tootin', can't say I'm shocked you kids recognize me. You are here for my film festival, after all. The pleasure of seeing Golden Blood, for what it's worth. Cinematography, when things hit a fever pitch, still didn't get in the way of how clever it all was. It's an amazing sequence. Not to mention the way the protagonist makes the audience feel right at the climax. The themes of freedom from oppression and a celebration of life at the same time, both coming through without clashing. It was great. Well, I'll be damned. Son, I don't know who you are, but I see a bright future for you two. You're right on the money. I wanted my main character Zoe to free the humanity and the Eros trapped inside audiences. Enough already, you two. Sheesh. Okay, Mr. Goody, I think that's enough for now. If you're so discerning, then you'll have no troubles. I appreciate my carnal cavalcade. I can't go to details, but I could say that it'll bring together lots of models, dancers, and actresses, including our Judith and Nina. I'm going to make for one killer opening act for the film festival, I'll tell you, even if it'll also be garnished with some guys too. So, what? That's what he's putting on. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. Yeah, it's gonna be all kinds of fun if you catch my drift. So basically, you're gonna build off your work in Golden Blood and break new ground again, right? You got it. You really get what I'm going for here. Tell me, my boy, what do they call you? Ben Arkwright. Nobody special, just a gopher from the capital. Here, let me give you my business card. Well, it's good to see them so excited. These two are ridiculous. Can't President Delorme keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
Believe me, life would be so much easier if I could.
Hi.
Anyway, who are these people? I think one of them said he was a gopher. Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
Don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. They're helping out with a bit of a private matter. Alright, I'll leave you to it. More importantly, Jude, Nina, I know you two just got here, but can you come upstairs? Someone I'd like to introduce you to. Who is it? Wait, you don't mean... Come on, I need you two on the lounge on the top floor. It'll be rude to keep them waiting. We take care, I'll leave. You too, Goaty. Hold on, I'm not done talking to these kids. We still need to negotiate their appearance in the... Don't make me repeat myself. Time is money here. We really must be going right now. You kids, I promise I'll be in touch. My people, you people, do lunch, alright? That guy was like a tornado. Some luck we have running into both Goaty and President Delorme Vegas films himself. Yeah, Delorme seemed to have trouble keeping Goaty under control. Goaty's proof that you can work in show business unless you have, well, a few screws loose. Enough, though, to be fair, that is part of the reason his films are so powerful. I don't think he had any trouble there. Just to be clear, not everyone working in this industry is out there as him, I promise. Yeah, maybe about 30% have their heads on straight, maybe. Anyway, it looks like business calls. We'd better be on our way too. You're free to decide the best course of action while you're in town. Just make sure to report directly to us directly both tonight and tomorrow night, alright? Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Make sure to have some fun at the film festival itself, too, if you can. You bet, wouldn't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up. We won't come back empty-handed. Sounds good to me. See you tonight. I just remembered. Hey, Agnes. Alright, say you two. Before you go, could we ask a slight favor? Yeah, I got 2 SP. Wait, what was the favor? Oh, the autograph thing, that's right. You think Shahina will like these? Absolutely. We'll have to figure out a good time to give them to her. It's 1 PM now. At this point, there's gotta be even more people milling around. Let's do another tour around the city, especially the entertainment district. We might spot something we didn't see before. Alright, if that's the price I pay to keep a couple actresses company, you must be pretty raring to go after having that fancy cake, huh? That's part of it, but I also feel like I can start putting you guys to work in earnest, somewhat at least. Okay, this next phase ought to make for good real-world training. Taught you 3 how Brigand operates, how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one. Right, Roger. Sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man. Alright, well, we finally got to meet everybody, and now we can finally get to side questing, so it looks like things are going to start opening up for us, so glad we could finally get down to it, because I hate having to leave side quests undone for a while, you know?